Right, you're not mistaken. That does say day 12. Basically put, this is not obviously day 12 of the original run. This is day 12 of a different run. Confused? I know you are, because I'm confused as well. The only thing that I've done to obviously match up the days in question to the situation we were in at day 12 is that I have matched the settings of the laptop with regards to upgrades. So it quite literally is if day 12 existed day 12 existed inside the game, and is not. It is not day 12 as in starting day 12 as day 12, if that makes sense. So in other words, you can, once you've completed levels or days in the game, you can tell the game to start the game from that day. However, the disadvantage to that is that you don't get a fresh, you get it as if the day you're playing is day 1, so you don't have to do anything about the signals or the hash codes. So yes, in other words, it is kind of cheating having a separate save, but to be honest with you, the way I wanted to see if there was something that actually does happen on day 12 that we might have missed. So we need 2 zeros, and to make this as genuine as possible, what we will do is we'll, obviously this is day 12 as if day 12 existed in the original playthrough. So as I said, all the settings are where they were at the time of day 12 being day 12, because if you do actually start a fresh game on day 12 standard, you wouldn't have all the upgrades as they were. Confusing? Yes, I know, but I really felt that I was missing, I was not giving you everything the game had to offer by missing that day through no fault of my own. I literally went to sleep on 11 and he woke up on day 13. So this is a bonus episode, hence the reason why it's not scheduled upload. I want to say also thank you to everybody who is watching and enjoying this series. I want to say people, my viewers, make this all the more worthwhile to do. I'm glad you're enjoying this series and commenting and liking and subscribing. I'm slowly getting more subscribers over time. it's also kind of funny that since this is a less informal episode, it's just basically what does day 12 have in store, rather than actually playing the game as normal. One of the more interesting things I've noticed with regards to views and videos and everything else is the most popular video of this has been so far. I'll tell you what it is. It's the tutorial for the previous version. Yeah, the tutorial for the previous version is the most popular video I've got of this series so far. Which I think is funny. To think that there's a niche for this game, which obviously you're enjoying watching, and again, thank you for, Right, as I was saying, sorry about that doorbell. And now I've told you it was a doorbell, I'm going to have to include the doorbell sound effect and doorbell in the... So we need 2 zeros and 2 twos, wasn't it? I'll have a look in a minute. It does mean whatever signals we do pick up today, apart from processing them up to level 2 to get the level 2 points, but I just want to see if there's any events that actually happen on day 12. So 2 zeros and 2 twos, right? Okay. Give me that for one of our. Since it doesn't really matter what it is. That's our first one of our twos. That can be our second one of our twos. Right. Well, wherever the second entity was, it's now gone away. Right. They seem to be all whirring away nicely. S3 ping to see what we've got broken. And we've got Oscar and Tango to go out to today. Surprise, surprise, they're all working. Okay, SD Cal. Oh, that's fixed all of those. So that's going to be our darts on this one. So we just need Tango and Oscar. Well, technically speaking, it doesn't really matter if we get Tango and Oscar. That's the only disadvantage of doing this as an independent day is being terribly lazy. He doesn't want to sleep. Okay, that's fine. Hence the reason why the base looks completely different. We haven't got the picture up here. The hole in the ground's not there, you know. Things like that. So basically we're only just here to get the signals really today. and see if any events happen. Eat. Got those burgers earlier, didn't we? Place. I mean, that'll keep us going for today. That should be plenty for today. Food wise. That's done. So that's our first of our zeros. That's our second process of that. So we just need another signal. No, we don't need that. Other things you won't see in this episode is obviously stuff that's more advanced into day 17. Yes, I'm showing my hand on where I'm recording and everything else. Not that I haven't done that several times already during the series of these videos. First of our twos. Just need one more two. Then one more zero, and then we're pretty much up to speed, apart from Oscar and Tango. I suppose we could go out and get the hash codes and get loads of points that we're not going to need for any other reason. That thing's back out on the radar again. Is it this one? Is this one? You might say, why are you not playing them? Surely we want to know what they are. Well, since this is a completely independent save to the one that's the main game, it's just literally this is an episode to see if there was any events in day 12 that we missed, or I missed, due to the sleeping bug, I'm calling it. Hence the reason why I've matched it as authentic as possible point wise. So let's go and get our details for SV target OSCAR Oscar. That's broken. 155 again, 2 0 2 sevens is 2 sevens of 14, one more would be 15, 5 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Yeah, sorry if you can hear my son, he does like to be hyper. Okay, I think we're fairly safe to get out there. We won't need to worry about the fuel on that for now. I doubt day 12 is the day we can get into here? No. There's got to be something you've got to do to get in that at some point. Wouldn't be an episode of me if I didn't crash the car at least once. This should be Oscar coming up now. So SV hash Oscar gives me the hash code of hash code. That's not helpful. That means we're not going to get the hash codes done today. SV target route of hash code means we're not going to get very far. Hence the reason why we're going to go back to route. No point in being out here if we can't get the hash codes. One thing I do like is the fact that if you do, when you get on the vehicle, he either automatically turns off your torch, and slash or deactivate your torch from being used, which is helpful. $66 on day 12, so it's okay stamina wise, food wise we're okay. We've got a dwarf planet, which is our second 0 for today. Does help if I put it on the drive. So that's the second one of those. And that's the second one of the 2s we needed for today. So that's pretty much all the signals we need done for today. Eight o'clock, oh no, 6 o'clock in the morning. $63 should be enough to have a sleep on. And we'll even sleep until to 100%, because as I said before, we're only replaying this day to see if there's something we missed. Well, I'm replaying this day. I'm replaying this day to see if there's anything I missed. Answer to that question is return to the Burger Dream. And we failed the Burger Dream again. However, we didn't hit 0. If that makes sense. So it's not a knock straight to 0. It is, however, a knock to, well, whatever it was. But we have seen the Burger Base Dream before. So we've got 104. Since this one doesn't matter too much, this save doesn't matter too much, let's see if there's anything interesting we can pick up for 104 points. Answer to that question is radio. That could be an interesting purchase on this save. Or we could buy nothing, because as I said before, this save does not matter. This save is not part of the ongoing story. This save is so we don't miss out on anything gameplay wise. Right, it's at 6 o'clock and day 6 o'clock at night on day 12. You're not hungry? I can't go back to sleep. He won't let me go back to sleep now. See? So beyond that, I don't think there's much else to cover. I mean, I could show you the signals I've got as part of the day that's been done. These are all the signals I picked up. But as I said before, none of those are important because none of those are actually the signals in the main day line. Mars looks slightly turned. That one entity is still a car. I suppose we could look for another signal whilst we wait. An invalid object. That's nothing unusual, is it really? That's pinged that. 7 o'clock on day 12. Noisy. Okay, that's dialed in. Say 7 o'clock on day 12. And overall, to be honest with you, nothing to write home about really. Can't sleep. Yeah, so this is not really going really well, is it? That's going to be an unknown area, or an unknown part of space. So let's have a bit of fun, eh? Let's order Vinny the cactus. That was the one in the game. Crowbar. Sponge. Cake, not a lot. Let's order a cake as well. Hey, why not? It doesn't really matter what happens with this save or the points in this save, because the only point of this game and the only point of this day in the game was to see if anything actually happened on day 12. And apart from us re-entering the Burger Bay stream, yes, here comes the drone in. Apart from that, we haven't had much else to. Even the signals have been not terribly interesting on the grand scheme of things. Yep, as expected, an unknown in an unknown part of space. I can eat the cake. That's handy to know. There you go. As I said, there's not much else to talk about, really. Nothing to pack out there again. That thing back out there is coming in. Negative 3, 3, 8, 3, 8, 4, 3, 8, 5, so let's go back out again. $2,100. Sleep, and we'll bring the clock round to the end of day 12. And a proper end to day 12 as well. It's still out there. If I knew where that was in relative space, so that's towards the left of the North Arrow. So So that's behind me and over this way somewhere. If A is there, then that's out towards November, or could be off towards Sierra. It wouldn't surprise me if it was off to where Sierra was, because Sierra is where the picnic is. And you could say, well, why don't you drive out there, since there's nothing to lose by doing that. I'm not that insane. You are insane enough to record a whole episode of totally speaking doesn't really matter. $9.90, bringing the clock round. So this will be the end of this episode. And that's if I actually upload this episode or not. I haven't decided yet, but if I do, then as ever, okay, that's not happened before. That we've woken up to banging noises. So maybe that was the only thing that was supposed to happen at the end of day 12. And if that's the case, then this episode will be uploaded. And if that's the case, then till next time, share and enjoy.